Yes guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. What is that bit of hair doing? But yeah, game week 22 Premier League predictions. Yeah, some big games. Obviously the big one, Chelsea taking on Tottenham at the new White Hart Lane, Wolves Arsenal, Man United Southampton. A lot of big games at the top, and at the bottom you've got like Sheffield United versus West Brom. But yeah, let's get on with the predictions and let's see what me and my dad predict for game week 22. Okay, so the first game comes at Bramall Lane, where it's 20th place taking on 19th place in Sheffield United taking on West Bromwich Albion. And yeah, pretty dull game this one, to be honest. Not really interested, but it's going to be a right scrap where you got Chris Wilder. He's not, they won at Man United, didn't they? And then they only lost 1-0 at Man City, so it's not even that bad. And West Brom, 2-2 draw last time out at Fulham, and quite an entertaining game, to be fair. But yeah, for this one, I'm expecting cagey tight, and whoever can get points here, it'll be a big step in trying to salvage their season, because both of these teams look like they're going to get relegated. My dad's gone with a 0-0 draw, and I'm going to go with 1-1 draw. Both teams to score, but yeah, I'm expecting a really tight and well, obviously both teams desperately need the points, so it makes it really cagey. But yeah, let's see what happens on this one. But yeah, draw from both of us. Okay, so next game we have Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Arsenal. Yeah, Wolves in awful form, whereas Arsenal have had a decent run, decent point against Man United. It's one of those games where neither team deserved to win it, but either team could have won it. But obviously, a draw's not too bad, and Wolves rubbish, so poor. 1-0 loss against Palace last time out, and it's just not good for Wolves. They're missing him, and it's like mad, like more than you would have expected, to be fair. And yeah, I think they're going to lose this one. And my dad is in agreement. He's going 1-0 Arsenal. And yeah, I think Arsenal are going to win this one. Big 3 points for Mikel Arteta's men, and yeah, 2-1 Arsenal to me. So yeah, both think Arsenal, and I can see why, because Wolves just, I don't know where their next points are going to come from. They're missing Jimenez like mad. It's mental to think. But yeah, let's get on with the next game. Okay, so the next game comes at Old Trafford, where Man United need the 3 points, taking on a Southampton team who are pretty out of form. They were unlucky against Villa. They didn't deserve to lose, and VAR yet again ruining football. Ings isn't even offside, like his shoulder's offside. So yeah, his shoulder was offside, which led to Villa taking all 3 points. And Man United only picking up 1 point from a possible 6 isn't good enough, is it? Let's be real. For a team who is supposedly, well, going for the title. But yeah, they won't win the title. I'm pretty sure. I think Man City will still win it. But Liverpool in good form. But anyways, back to this game. And I do believe Man United will pick up the 3 points, just because I feel like Fernandes can't go on another drought without doing anything. Like, he's got to surely pick it up again and start performing. And yeah, my dad's gone 2-0. I'm going to go 2-1. But yeah, Man United to get all 3 points. Let's move on. So the next game comes at St James's Park, where it's Newcastle United taking on Crystal Palace. And don't know what to think of this one. This game could go either way. Newcastle, I don't know. They did well. Saying that, really good win at Goodison Park, even though Everton were awful. Callum Wilson coming with the double to give Steve Bruce a much needed 3 points. Let's be real. But yeah, Palace, good win against Wolves, deservedly so. They had so many chances. It could have been more, but yeah, Palace definitely deserved to win. So did Newcastle, and I think this game would be a draw. I'm going to go over 1-1 draw. And yeah, it'd be cagey again, because we know how Newcastle like to play, and Palace, they're known for their defensive, even though they haven't been great defensively this season. But yeah, 1-1 draw for me. My dad's gone for an away win. He's gone 2-1 to Crystal Palace. And yeah, this one could go either way, to be honest with you. It's whoever wants it more will pick up points. But I think it'll be a tight, cagey 1-1 draw. Let's move on to Wednesday. Okay, so the first game on the Wednesday comes at Turf Moor, where it's Burnley and Sean Dyche's team taking on Pep Guardiola's Man City. And I think Man City will win this one comfortably, to be honest with you. They're just winning games, and like, they weren't great against Sheffield United, but managed to get the 3 points. Another clean sheet for Man City, and yeah, they're just building such a good base at the back that it's allowing them to just win 1-0. They couldn't do that last season because they were conceding goals for fun, and Diaz has made such an impact. Burnley came to the bridge and weren't great. They had one shot and that came in the 94th minute. Few injuries for them means that I think Man City will win this game comfortably. 2-0 banker. My dad's gone 3-0 banker. So, yeah, comfortable Man City win, and that'll keep them 4 points clear if Man United win. But yeah, let's move on to the next game. So the next game comes at Craven Cottage, where this game is very interesting. It's Fulham taking on Leicester City. Leicester without Jamie Vardy fell to a defeat against Marcelo Bielsa's team, 3-1, and Leeds deserved it. Leicester weren't great, were they? But yeah, I think Leicester will win this one. I don't know, you just back Leicester, don't you? Just because it's Leicester and like they've been really good this season. But without Vardy, they're so much different, and they're relying on other players, and it's not the same without Vardy running through, is it? But yeah, Fulham, another good, decent point against West Brom. Disappointing not to pick up all three, as you would be considering they were winning the game. But yeah, after going behind, getting a point's not too bad in the grand scheme of things, is it? But yeah, I think Leicester will win this one. My dad's gone with a Leicester win. He's gone 2-1. I'm going to go with 2-0 Leicester. They've just got to keep winning, and well, they're waiting for Jamie Vardy to get back. But if they can keep picking up points, I'm sure they'll be in that top 4 race, won't they? But yeah, let's move on to the next game. So the next game comes at Ellen Road, where it's Leeds United taking on Everton, and Leeds off a really good win. Leicester looking to bounce back, and get 2 wins out of 2, and they could easily do against an Everton side who were awful the other day. That was really poor from Everton. I expected more, and yeah, surely they can't be as bad. Carlo won't allow them to be as bad as they were on Saturday. But yeah, it'll be a close game again. I think I'm going to have a 1-1 draw for this one. My dad's gone 1-1 as well. Both teams to score, but yeah, they'll cancel each other out, and yeah, it'll be a tight game. But it's another one of the games you can't predict. It could go either way. Like, whoever wants it more could easily win this game. But yeah, I do believe it will be a 1-1 draw for this game. But yeah, Leeds, if they do win, that would be another big win for Marcelo Bielsa's team. But yeah, let's move on. So the next game comes at Villa Park, where it is Aston Villa taking on West Ham, and both teams have had really good seasons in the grand scheme of things, haven't they? That they're both up there. Villa, really good win, even though they didn't deserve it against Southampton last time out. And West Ham falling to a 3-1 defeat, which I got correct, to Liverpool. And West Ham weren't great, were they? They just didn't turn up, and made it easy for Liverpool in the end. But they'll give more fight here, even though I do think Villa will pick up 3 points on this one. I'm going to go with 2-1 Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins to score and Jack Grealish to score as well. And yeah, I think Villa at home, they're really good this season, and they're just more organised. And I think they'll break down West Ham, and West Ham will start losing a bit of form and go down a bit. But yeah, my dad's gone with draw. He's gone with a score, 2-2 draw. And yeah, not a bad point for either team if that does happen. But yeah, I think Villa just. Let's move on. Okay, so the last game on the Wednesday before we get into the big one, Tottenham versus Chelsea. And yeah, it comes at Anfield, where it's Liverpool taking on an informed Brighton team. Brighton, what a win. Let's talk about that. Against Tottenham, against all the odds. Tottenham were atrocious, weren't they? But Brighton, they thoroughly deserved it. It could have been more, but yeah, 3 points is 3 points, and their first win at home in 7 months, which is a thing to get off their chest, and it was a much needed 3 points. I don't think they'll get any points at Anfield this time out. Liverpool, 2 really good wins in a row, and I think they'll make it 3 really good wins in a row. Won't be easy against a Brighton team who are really good defensively, and I believe they kept 3 clean sheets in their last 4 games. That's really good for place team in 17th. And yeah, I think Liverpool win this 2-0 banker, but it won't be convincing. It'll be one of those when they get the first goal, that'll be it. I just think, yeah, they'll get another, and that'll be it. My dad's gone 3-0, so he's gone with a proper convincing Liverpool win, and another 3 points for Jurgen Klopp's team, puts them on the chase and back in the hunt for the title after a blip in form. And that's probably all it was, and as Liverpool fans to be hoping. But yeah, 3 points to Liverpool for this one. And yeah, on to the last game of the match week, game week, midweek. It's the big one, and I'm already nervous. And what are we, 2 days away, 48 hours away, more than that, and I'm still nervous, but let's move on. Okay, so this is the big one. It's Tottenham versus Chelsea, the big game of the week, the one we're all looking forward to. And yeah, I'm really nervous, even though Tottenham are really poor, and like I said, they were atrocious the other night at Brighton, and yeah, didn't deserve anything and got what they deserved, 0 points. On the other hand, we've been, well, we should have beaten Wolves, to be honest with you. Just with a bit more clear cut in the play, we would have picked up 3 points, but we did get a really thoroughly deserved 3 points against Burnley in last game week. And yeah, on this, I don't know, honestly, like Tuchel, he's come in, he's done really well, 2 clean sheets in a row, and if we make it 3, I believe we'll win, because I think we will score in this game. I do believe we'll score, and against a shaky Tottenham defence, but Mourinho really needs this, so it's going to be an interesting game. We won't see the same Spurs that played against Brighton, but I do think Chelsea will have enough. I've got about the boys. I'm going with a 2-1 Chelsea win, and yeah, let's bring home the 3 points. Well, we have a good record against Tottenham, to be fair, in the last couple. We won there last year 2-0. What a performance that was. One of Frank's best performances as a manager. And yeah, but my dad's gone 2-0 as well, so he's copying last year's result. And if we win, however we win, it doesn't matter. 3 points is huge, and if we get these 3 points with our games coming up, we've got a right chance of getting back in that top 4 contention. And yeah, let's see what happens. But don't let us down, Chelsea. Match reaction will be out after the video. I'll be super nervous. And yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah. So thank you for watching. Game week 22, Premier League predictions. It's a big week, especially for Chelsea and Tottenham. But there's some other massive games in there, as we all well know. And yeah, there's so many fixtures. Another game week after, on the Saturday all the way through to Sunday and Monday, I believe. And yeah, I'll see you for some match reaction for Tottenham. And yeah, let's hope Chelsea fans and myself are celebrating after a really good win at Tottenham. But yeah, not jinxing anything. Let's see what happens. Come on, you Blues. Don't let us down. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Come on, you Blues.